Welcome, my fellow citizens. Star Citizen 4.6 is coming tomorrow live. Until it comes out, you have time to prepare. The CIGs didn't say that there will be wipe, so you have to prepare yourself. Go to your home planet, make sure that all of your ships are called there, and then switch server. Also, if you want to keep components, some people suggest that you remove all of your components from the ships, but to me that didn't help, so I just don't bother. I just leave the ships cold there, and most of the time most of my ships will survive, so hopefully yours will also survive. Now this Star Citizen 4.6 update is less about massive new systems and more about live events, ships, polish and overall gameplay stability. I have spent some time in Star Citizen 4.6 PTU. I was testing the new content, especially the Alliance combat missions, and in this video I'll walk you through everything important you should know before jumping into this new live build. So what is the Alliance Aid? It is one of the main highlights of 4.6, with a strong focus on combat missions tied to reputation progression. The missions themselves are fun, well placed, however, the core design is built around repetition. So to earn rewards, you'll need to run the same mission types repeatedly to grind Alliance Aid reputation. That makes this event easy to understand and accessible, but over long sessions, the repetitive nature becomes noticeable. If you enjoy combat loops, Alliance Aid works well, but if your goal is reward, be prepared for a straightforward but time-consuming grind. What this helps is that Alliance Aid isn't limiting to one playstyle. Combat pilots, haulers, transport ships and support roles all contribute to this event. This makes it feel more like a system-wide effort rather than an isolated mission, and it naturally encourages group play. So organizing with your orgs, with your friends will help tremendously. This isn't a revolutionary update, but moment-to-moment gameplay feels more reliable, which matters a lot in Star Citizen. There is also several quality of life improvements that don't grab headlines but make a real difference. For example, inventory interactions feel smoother, friction during mission is reduced, and overall usability during normal gameplay is improved. Now the stability is one of the strongest points in Star Citizen 4.6. Compared to earlier PTU builds, crashes are reduced, missions fail less often, and performance feel more consistent. This makes 4.6 a better patch for live events and extended gameplay, rather than quick test session. 4.5 was a rough, especially because CIG was on the vacation, but here comes the 4.6 to fix everything. Now, this is very interesting. 4.6 includes new ships, with Hermes being one of the notable additions. Hermes is clearly designed as a fast utility-focused transport ship, prioritizing speed, efficiency and flexibility over raw combat power. Now, I have my doubts about this ship. This ship looks phenomenal, beautiful. It's everything that I wanted when I first saw those medical ships. I wanted a cargo ship, but there's a catch. There are the leaks, and I'm gonna post a leak for you here to watch, and you will see that this ship is actually very narrow at the back. The doors are so narrow, I don't think it can even fit a medical Ursa. I just don't want to bother myself using that cargo and putting it inside. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test the ship, and I'm gonna test it for you guys, so we shall see once I have the ship in the hands. Maybe this just feels like that. Alright, my fellow citizens, here is the leaked video of the Hermes. Look how narrow these doors are. Why? Look at this. Then a little bit wider this area here. I don't know. This guy focuses on irrelevant things. Alright, one cool thing that this ship has is remote tractor beam, which is, you will see this soon, it's on the rails. Now look at this cargo. It's beautiful. I love how the cargo space is beautiful, but this is the problem. These narrow doors. If the ship was turned around, so the entrance is from this part, it would be magnificent. It would be the best cargo ship in the game. But right now, yeah, I feel that this cargo is wasted. What will you do with this when you have to struggle to put them everything through those doors. I don't know, I'm gonna test this ship once it comes out, but to me that doesn't feel very nice. The cockpit is same as the medical ships, so there's nothing there to see. Alongside the gameplay content, 4.6 also brings the Lunar New Year event, featuring new limited time ship paints and color schemes. These lunar paints introduce festival red and gold designs, adding visual variety and collectible cosmetics. They do not affect gameplay, but for players who enjoy customization or limited time items, the lunar event is definitely worth checking out while it's live. And especially right now, if you own F8C, there is a cool F8C lightning red and gold livery. I'm gonna get that 100%. When you put everything together, Alliance 8 improved combat reliability, quality of life updates, there's a Hermes ship, there's a new lunar paints, and better overall stability. Star Citizen 4.6 feels so far as a well-rounded update, especially right now when the CIG is focusing a little bit different updates. Well, this is getting really good. Let me know in the comments how 4.6 feel for you once it hits the live, and whether the Alliance grind is worth it in your experience. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like them, please don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. Until next video, have fun out there.